divide fractions. Look and listen.
The essential understanding for this lesson is dividing by a fraction is equivalent to multiplying by the fraction's reciprocal. Previously, students used visual models to solve problems involving division of a fraction by a fraction. They also learned to multiply by the reciprocal of the divisor to divide a whole number by a fraction. In this lesson, students extend the use of this algorithm to dividing a fraction by a fraction. This problem is key because it is a division situation involving two fractions. Listen and look for students who use a model to solve the problem by setting up two fraction strips divided into 8 equal pieces. They shade 5 of the 8 pieces in the top strip to represent the 5/8 inch piece of metal, and 2 of the 8 pieces in the bottom strip to represent a 1/4 inch piece. Then, these students use their model to find a solution to the division problem. They count the number of 1/4 portions in the 5/8 piece. 1, 2, and 1/2. Then, they write a division equation to show the solution. Listen and look for other students who use the standard algorithm for dividing by a fraction to solve the problem. These students set up the division problem to show 5/8 divided by 1/4. Then, they multiply by the reciprocal of the divisor to find that there are 2 1/2 1/4 inch pieces in a 5/8 inch piece of metal. These students show an understanding that dividing by a fraction is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal of that fraction. Encourage students to compare both methods as a way for all students to see that multiplying by the reciprocal does result in finding the quotient. Students will use this algorithm later as they divide with mixed numbers.
Okay, now we watch another video for more understanding.
How can you find the quotient of two fractions? Think about this question during the lesson. Andrew has 3/4 gallon of orange juice. He wants to pour it into 1/6 gallon containers. How many containers can he fill? Why do you divide to solve this problem? You use division to find the number of equal-sized parts in a whole. In this problem, the 3/4 gallon of orange juice is the whole, and the 1/6 gallon containers are the equal parts. Divide to find equal parts. Find 3/4 divided by 1/6. To divide by a fraction, you can use the reciprocal of the divisor to rewrite the problem as a multiplication problem. Why does it matter which number is changed to its reciprocal? You cannot use the reciprocal of the dividend because division is not commutative. You cannot switch the order of the numbers. What is the reciprocal of the divisor?
Select your answer.
Reciprocal, it means to inverse the fraction, make the denominator numerator and the numerator is a denominator. So 1 over 6, its reciprocal, it will be 6 over 1.
6 over 1 is the reciprocal of 1/6. Andrew can fill 4 containers plus 1/2 of an additional container.
Sometimes the fraction part of a mixed number can be interpreted as a remainder.
Now you know how to find the quotient of 2 fractions.
Okay, now we move to the practical. Hi guys, today I will listen about how to divide fraction. Okay, open your book page 613 and please concentrate. 5 over 14 divided by 4 over 7. Okay, we write the first fraction as the same and the divided convert to multiply. Then we write the reciprocal of 4 over 7. Reciprocal of 4 over 7, it means we reverse the fraction to be 7 over 4. Okay, now you have 2 choices. You can multiply 5 times 7 equal 35 and 4 times 14, 4 times 4 16, 6 and up 1, 4 times 4 times 1 equals 4 plus 1 equals 56, and you finish the problem. Or you simplify before you multiply. 7 and 14, we can divide it each number by 7. Okay, like we divide it by 7 and this is by 7. So 7 divided 7 equals 1 and 14 divided 7 equals 2. We can divide it by the same number for a numerator and denominator. Okay, now we have 5 times 1 equals 5, 2 times 4 equals 8, and the 2 answers are right. Okay, 5 over 8 divided by 1 over 2. We write the first fraction, then we make divided, it will be multiply, and 1 over 2, it will be 2 over 1, the inverse of the fraction is reciprocal. Now we can multiply 2 times 5 equals 10 over 8. Number 10, the same, 2 over 7, but divided, it will be multiply, and 1 over 2, it will be 2 over 1, so equal 2 times 2 equals 4, 7 times 1 equals 7, equal 4 over 7. The same, 7 over 12, multiply by what? Yes, the reciprocal, it will be 8 over 1. Now we multiply, 7 times 8 equals 56, and 12 times 1 equals 12. The last one, 2 over 5, multiply by 1 over 8, it means 8 over 1, equal 2 times 8 equals 16, and 5 times 1 equals 5. We can write this fraction as a mixed number by write how many 5 in 16? Yes, 3. And when we take 5 from 16, the remainder equals 1 over 5. If your answer is 16 over 5, okay, it's right. If you write 3 over 1 over 5, okay, that's it. You have a choice to make the answer a fraction or a mixed number. To make a fraction, 35 over 56, or simplify to 5 over 8. The 2 answers are right. Okay, thank you and goodbye.